Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I thought we'd do a very casual chit chat, get ready with me, and I feel like putting on some makeup. It's been a whole week of feeling a little bit meh. Posted a request for questions on my Instagram, and I've got about I think 12 or 14 questions, which I thought it's pretty doable with a get ready with me and just have a chat with you guys. I'm feeling not so great, so I thought let's do some makeup. Looking at the viewfinder and I look like crap. I really feel like crap. I look like crap. Anyway, I'm gonna put some lip balm because my lips are super dry. I haven't been drinking a lot of water. I've been drinking a lot of coffee, which is right behind me. I am so addicted to check out coffee. I can't stop raving about that. I actually dyed my hair last night because it was turning that yellow again. This part was bleached. I really need to get to the hairdresser. He's gonna probably cut all of this off. So let's start. Got a little bit of moisturizer on already, but I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. I do find this to be quite a good moisturizer as well as quite a good primer. I do like the look it gives, underneath foundation and all. Let's answer the first question from Hi, you can't dull my sparkle. Are you interested in designer clothing? Okay, let me just put my foundation on as well. So I am gonna be using the Aqua Foundation in the color 113. And I'm going to mix a little bit of the Drunk Elephant Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops, which I actually really like. Just going to add a little bit. So do I like designer clothes, or am I interested in designer clothes? I tried to dabble in it a little bit. I bought 2 tops so far from LV. I bought a silk top and then I bought a t-shirt, and I kind of stopped there because it's actually really expensive. Yeah, bags are expensive and all, but at least with bags, if I decide that it's not suitable for me, or my lifestyle changes, I can always resell it and the loss is not so much. But with designer clothes, it's a significant loss. Alright, I want to ask all of you, are y'all interested in designer clothes? I think with designer clothing, you really need to know your style. My style is very simple. I like tops and just jeans, and I guess I could get some really nice tops like t-shirts and all, which is why I started there. I still love bags and leather goods a little bit more than designer clothes. This Aqua Foundation from Kojendo is super nice. I have a little bit of breakout, like little small pimples, and that's my fault because I tried to do threading at home. I took a thread and I was watching YouTube and I was trying it out, so I kind of like cut myself a little bit above my eyebrow, which I think I wasn't really sure how to do the threading, and I was just going at it. I didn't realize that if you want to do threading at home, you need to wash your face first. You need to make sure your face is absolutely clean so that when you do threading, the bacteria won't go in. I think I just took a thread and I started a thread. I didn't wash my face, so I have a little bit of breakout. It's nothing major, but I've got like a zit here and a couple of zits there. So lesson learned, okay, clean your face before you do threading. So I have this really old La Mer Skin Color Radiant Concealer, which is actually really nice. I think they don't make this anymore, and I still have quite a bit because I don't really put a lot of concealer. But yeah, I need a little bit under my eye because, like I said, I look like crap. Let's get this concealer on the face while I answer 2 more questions. Both are from Julia Joy 2020. Your first question, do you authenticate all your pre-loved items regardless of the price, or do it only for certain items? For my Birkin, I got that authenticated using Baba Baby. For my LV Speedy Neo Denim, I didn't get that authenticated. I just looked at it and, just based on some of the features, I kind of know it's authentic. Because the price is fairly low, I didn't really want to go through the authentication of it. But for higher price items, I definitely will authenticate. On the viewfinder, my under eyes look so white. As I'm looking at the mirror, it doesn't look as white. I think it's the lighting. It will look fine later. Ooh, that is white. Let's put a little bit more here. I have some spots. This is such a nice creamy concealer. I don't know why they discontinued it. Hey, Julia, your next question. Would you get a pre-loved item if it comes without the authenticity paperwork? Yes, I would. For example, like my LV Speedy didn't come with the paperwork, but it came from a reputable seller, plus the price wasn't so high. My Hermes toolbox didn't come with the paperwork as well, but it came from a reputable reseller. So in those situations, I guess I really trust the reseller. Actually, you shouldn't, but I don't know, I bought from Lex Lexicon and I just feel like they are, you know, they're reputable. I'm gonna go in with my Chikuhodo brush and this powder from Chantecaille. This is the Perfect Blur finishing powder. It's really light. It's like almost nothing, but I don't know, it just makes my skin look so beautiful. Like it's blurring all the pores. Actually, this powder, I would prefer to go in with like a goat hair brush. It's a little bit more rough, but I don't know, I just really like this brush. So soft on the skin. For eyes, I'm gonna start with this Becca palette. This is the Ombre Rouge Eye Palette, and it just has 5 neutral, warm tone eyeshadows. They're all matte, and if you don't like to use a lot of eyeshadow palettes, because some eyeshadow palettes are just maybe a bit too much, you don't get like full use out of every single color. I actually use every single color in this palette, especially the first 3. So yeah, I just go in with this and just sweep it all over my eye. Okay, let's answer one more question from RD Triumph. When things get back to some kind of normal and people start traveling, where will you go? Wow, I think I really want to go to Japan. I want to go there just to eat, walk around, go to the little shops and just hang out in Japan. I love Japan. I miss the food there. My husband misses Japan as well. I guess we really took traveling there for granted because we're going there so often, and now it's like we don't even know if we can go traveling next year because a lot of places are still doing all the quarantine. It's definitely not in the near future, but I definitely would love to make a short trip to Japan. What about all of you? Where do you want to go when all of this is pretty much over? I'm not gonna say over because I think this is going to take a long time to recover. And I'm gonna just take the next color. This is like a little bit more like mauvey, and I'm just gonna sweep that all over my eyelid, just all over. Get a bit of color, make myself feel a little better. This is definitely one of those palettes that I'm so bored of. Like, oh, I want to finish it. But I think when I finish this palette, I'm gonna miss it because it's just so easy. I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm going with the last color here, which is really deep. I'm just gonna put that right at the outer corner. And I'm gonna put that outside, like right there. I swear, I don't know how to do makeup. You know, there was one point on YouTube that everybody was trying to get that perfect wing, you know, if you watch makeup, right? Perfect look is just so blended and just spectacular. But honestly, in day-to-day life, never do looks that are so extravagant. Now I'm just going with whatever I feel like doing, and I don't care if it doesn't look like it's blended. As long as I don't look like a crazy person, then I'm okay. Okay, let's answer this one before I put some more eyeshadow on my eyes. This is a spam question. Look, underscore Parks 69 Jillian 86 underscore. Hi sweetie, I'm a rising webcam model. Please follow my main page at somewhere. I will post there my uncensored content for you. I really don't know how they find my page and put a question there, but anyway. Okay, let's answer this one. Hello lover XOXO. Biggest luxury regret, either not buying or selling, whatever it may be. Wow. My biggest luxury regret is usually selling, because I did have quite a few items. Out of these 3, I don't know which one is worse. I think depending on how I'm feeling at the moment. Number 1 is my trendy CC, which I always talk about. I do regret it. I sold it because I wasn't really sure how to handle lambskin, and fast forward to today, I wish I didn't sell it. The second bag is the Chanel Mini Square, the blue with ruthenium hardware. I sold that because I wanted to take the funds to buy another mini square. But when I got the funds, the mini square that I wanted to buy was already sold out. So a lesson learned is always sell your bag later, after you buy your item. And with Chanel, you definitely can sell most of the things. Now, the third bag that I do regret right now is the Chanel medium large in caviar and gold hardware. I sold it shortly after I got it because it was a very expensive purchase and I wasn't using the bag. And then shortly after buying that bag, I got my Kelly 32. So I had two very, very expensive items in my collection and I felt really guilty on spending that kind of money. So I sold my Chanel medium large. Of these three purchases, I feel like my trendy CC is my biggest regret. Because now I love lambskin. I love the feel of lambskin. I love the use of lambskin. And I was just so affected with what everybody was saying about lambskin being so hard to maintain, so terrible, scratches and everything. I just became really afraid of that bag. But you know, fast forward to today, it's one of my favorite leathers, and I just wish that I didn't listen to people and listen to YouTube and become afraid of it as well. Because actually when I bought it in store, I loved it. I really loved the feel of it. I loved the touch of it. But then when I bought it and I started to watch people's videos about why lambskin is no good, corner wear, yada yada yada. Honestly, it's a bag. Just use the bag and enjoy the bag. And yes, it gets corner wear, so what? Better that it sit in your cupboard not being used. I am definitely much more matured now in terms of my luxury thinking. I feel like if I love something, I'm just gonna use it and not be such a worrywart about the bag. You buy it for the leather, you buy it for a purpose, and you don't buy it because you're always thinking you wanna sell it, right? So I was just not thinking right when I sold that bag. So yeah, biggest regret, definitely the trendy CC. Next question from Gina LVOE. Thoughts on the Chanel price increases? Was it bad in Malaysia and Singapore too? You know, there are so many videos of, oh, by the way, I'm using the Pat McGrath Divine Rose palette, and I'm just gonna get one of those sparkly colors at the fore here. I love them. Okay, I actually really like this iridescent white one, which has a pink shift. It is so gorgeous. Just I wish you could see that. So beautiful. Okay, I need to put my palette down because I need to focus on this question. I mean, I've answered it in 2 live streams. I decided not to do a full video about it because there are so many videos about the Chanel price increases, the LV price increases, and all these price increases. The big YouTubers have done it, the smaller YouTubers have done it, everybody has given their point of view. Some are really angry, some are upset, some are indifferent, some are saying, yeah, you know, what can you do? And I think I'm on the what can you do camp, and I definitely can see why Chanel did it right now. They did it right now because it's the best time to do a price increase. This current pandemic means a lot of people are not shopping. For a business, it means it's a dip in their revenue, right? It's a time where your profits go down because your revenue, you're not getting sales and all. So whether or not they drop their price now or they increase their price now, people are not buying. Even if they have discounts now, you are not buying. So they are just taking advantage of this dip that is happening right now to raise their prices, because people will just complain. People will just, you know, make noise and be unhappy about, and it's happening at a period where people are not buying anyway. So it doesn't affect the company. Whether or not we're talking about the people that are super, super rich or people who are just saving up for Chanel, you are not buying at this moment. So to me, it's a great time to do a price increase. I know it's so controversial to say that they should do it right now, but it's, you know, from a business point of view, it's the best time. After 2 or 3 months of people complaining about one subject, what happens? Naturally, you get so sick of it and you become a little bit jaded with the new prices, and you're like, what to do? I'll just save some more. And you know, you just continue to buy Chanel. It's just a fact. You can't change it. You know, I really agree with what Jerusha said, that we are not really their clientele. We do give them revenue, but honestly, unless you're a multi-millionaire, or you're a billionaire, or you have a lot of money at the side to spend, people like us, we save and we buy 1 or 2 bags a year, and that doesn't sustain the revenue of Chanel. We're talking their clientele is the big guns. So little price increases, a few hundred here, a few hundred there, doesn't really hurt them. We complain about it, so what, right? And let me tell you, having this news about a price increase has actually helped Chanel, because while they were supposed to get a dip in revenue during this period, they actually probably got a surge in revenue, because a lot of people like us who was like, oh no, there's a price increase, including myself, we went out and we spent money when we didn't want to spend money at this period of time, but we actually contributed some revenue to Chanel. So really, it's a marketing strategy. It's it's a great plan. That's my point of view from a business perspective of what Chanel did. Now, as a consumer, I am of course sad, because it just means that it's a little bit harder for me to buy their things. It's expensive to begin with, and it just means that I have to pick really well in the future of what I want. Maybe as an advice for a lot of you, don't be so salty about it and don't be so upset about it, because if you are already thinking about buying Chanel, if you're already saving up to buy Chanel, it just means that the company is making sure what you will buy or what you have bought is worth something in the future. Look at it from another perspective. So yes, if you don't own Chanel already and you were just about to buy something, and maybe now the goalpost is a little bit further, just work a little bit harder and save for it. And that could be like your only Chanel piece, right? It could be like your holy grail. And just love it, okay? Love it. Don't go crazy buying 20 pieces of Chanel and hit that goalpost. And in 5 years from that point, your item is going to be worth a lot more, okay? It's gonna be investment. It's not like investment like a house, right? But it's gonna be an investment, because you know that someone else in 5 years may not reach that goalpost as well. So if you've been already saving up for that item, just go and buy it, okay? Don't keep holding off and just being all grumpy about it. Just do it, okay? If you are in that position to buy something. Like me, I already have a few Chanel pieces. I'm very thankful, because what I purchased many years ago, it has gone up in price so much. Does it mean I can sell it at the current price? No, it doesn't. But it means that I don't lose the value of what I paid for. So if I were to say, you know what, I'm going to sell my Chanel Jumbo, I'm pretty sure I can get the same price that I bought it for. And I know I will get a buyer for it, because yeah, I don't make money. Maybe I'll make a couple of $100, but at least I didn't lose the value that I paid for it. So as a consumer, I'm not so salty about the price increases. I am just a little sad for myself. It just means that I can't be buying more in the future, but it just means I just need to look more carefully. My thought about it doing the price increases right now in the middle of a pandemic, I personally think it's a fabulous time to do a price increase, because it's a clever time to do it. You can't hurt your sales any further. Let's put some eyebrows on. This is my Dior Show Brow Styler, which I am almost done. And what I like about it, it has a spoolie at the back. So convenient. I feel all brow pencils should have spoolies. Let me tell you, eyebrows make such a big difference to the whole face. Like, I feel like my face is on. Let's get one more question before I get into my bronzer, and this is the one. Slinky Dinky, how do I find the energy to keep doing workout and exercise as I am getting lazy? Oh my gosh, this is like, you're talking to me, okay? I have been struggling to do my workout, so I can see a little bit of the chin and cheeks growing. I really can just sit or lie down on the bed and just scroll the Instagram and just be super lazy. I tell myself to just do it. You have to literally force yourself. You have to. It's almost physically and mentally shouting at yourself. Some days the shout is a little bit, come on, just do it. But some days it's literally mentally screaming in your head saying, get your ass off the bed and jump around. This is true for most people, even for athletes and all. You have to mentally tell yourself to do it. For me, I love to do group classes. I get motivated when I see other people doing exercise, and I listen to the music and all that. But in the house, the equipment is not right, the space is not right, and everything is just not perfect like in the gym. It is a little bit demotivating, and then you don't have your friends to do it with you and all. That's for me. My advice to you is, firstly, tell yourself to do it. Shout at yourself, force yourself, peel yourself out of that couch and just do it. And trust me, after you do that exercise, you will feel better. The second advice that I give to you is, don't be so hard on yourself on the type of exercise you do or the length of exercise that you do. If you are saying, oh, I need, I want to run out, I'm going to run 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers, just that thought, especially if you're not in the mood, is very daunting. So don't be hard on yourself. Even if that exercise is a 15-minute walk, if it's a 10-minute run, pace yourself, but don't feel like every single exercise needs to complete an hour or 2 hours or something. Just do it, okay? Because it's better you do something than you don't do anything at all. So those are my two biggest advices for people who are struggling with getting motivated. There is no such thing as getting motivated. You just have to scream at yourself, and you have to force yourself. Like how your mom screams at you, just do it. Scream at yourself. Let me get some bronzer on my face. I just bought this. This is the Sun Stalker from Fenty Beauty. This is the color In the Sun. I kind of like it. I love this brush. Oh, maybe I overdid that. Okay, don't worry. We will fix it if it's too much. I've only got 2 more questions. This one. Ali Lisa, how do you juggle filming, gym coach, and a full-time work? I guess the same answer as the exercise. I just do it. I have a schedule. So, work on Monday, rush off to the gym. Guess it's not just like any other person that goes to the gym. You do it right after work. And then that's just your work week. And then I allocate time during the weekend to do my filming and my editing. You might have a hobby during the weekend. Maybe you like to cook, you like to bake. For me, I don't do any of that. I like to film and like to edit. It's not so much of a juggling thing. It's just allocation of time. I feel like I could be even more productive, but there are days like this week, I am totally not productive. Let's put some blush. And I promise I don't want to talk about this blush anymore, but I'm using the Jill Stewart blush in Baby Lilac. I have been really going hard on this color. Oh my gosh, look at that pigment. So, oh my gosh, it is so pigmented. And if I use too much of that dark red, I will go in with more of the pinkier color. Okay, so I have a lot of blush on my skin. What I will do is, usually, because I know I go really heavy and hard on my makeup blush and my bronzer, what I'll do is I'll get another favorite brush. I use this, like I said, all the time. This is my Sanyew G Face One brush. It's a buffing brush. I'll take a little bit of that Chantecaille powder. I will go into it, and this is a better brush to grab some of this powder and then buff my skin. I know Michelle Wong likes to use the meteorites. I don't have my meteorites with me right now, so I'm just gonna use that Chantecaille powder. Works the same because that is actually a finishing powder. See? Okay, so let me answer the last question. I think the last question is a good question. I've never talked about this, but Michelle Wong came out with a video talking about how she makes money on YouTube. So Akong331 is asking, do you make money from YouTube? I am curious after watching Michelle Wong's video. I can be absolutely honest. I don't make money on YouTube. And when I say make money, I mean make money to live. I think one of her videos is probably my whole month's AdSense income on YouTube. Michelle Wong came out with a video of how she turned from a part-time side hustle YouTube to now a full-time YouTuber, and she says she makes even more money she makes on YouTube than in her corporate work, because she's full-time and she does a lot of videos. I think at least 4 or 5 videos a week, whereas for me, I only make 2 videos a week, and she diversified her income. So she has sponsorships, she has AdSense, which is all the ads that you watch, and then also she does a lot of affiliate links, and she gets most of her money from there. For me, I only have one revenue source. I have only AdSense, and people, it is so little. Okay, she mentioned pennies, and I'm telling you, it's pennies penny. Okay, it's so small. Some months I make, the entire month I make maybe $200, maybe $100 or less, maybe 200. All right, $200. Now I just started to use affiliate links. I use magic links, but I haven't received any money from that because I don't really promote items to you guys. Like, you know, I might link one of these 2 things, but you know, if you don't buy it, I won't get any commission out of it. But I only recommend things that I use. And it's not that because my channel is slightly different from hers. She is a very product driven channel where she does a lot of products, and you can link a lot of products. But I don't do links with a lot of my luxury goods. So I only do AdSense at the moment, and that's really small, okay, people? So don't get upset if you see, you know, some YouTubers put a lot of ads in their video. It's because it's so hard. And you know, being a YouTuber is it's, you know, it's not all glamorous and you think we're all rolling in money. Oh no, my gosh, no. I have purchased so much equipment for my videos that I don't think I can recover yet. I've got this camera that you're looking at, I've got my mic, my tripod, my light, and I've got a few more light equipment coming. A lot of the money that I earn from YouTube gets poured back and invested into equipment. It was one good month. I can't remember, maybe last year, maybe I earned like $400 or $500. I did give that money to my mom, and my mom gets, you know, whatever she gets from my channel, she gets my money, okay? But you know, there are some months that are so little that I'm like, okay, we'll buy a mic, we'll buy some wires and all. But Michelle did say that if you are thinking about doing a channel and thinking that it could be a career for you, it really could, because you might have something that people like to watch. And it could be a specific niche, it could be something very general, it could be anything. And yeah, just do it. Just go onto YouTube, just try it out. Don't go in thinking that you will make a lot of money from it. Go in thinking that it's something to learn, something to try, and who knows if you might or might not make it, but it doesn't matter, it doesn't hurt. Use the monetization through the ads. If you can, do links, and as long as you're honest with your reviews, as long as you are not selling out. Give you an example again, like, I really like this blush and I am using it, I enjoy it. I'm not saying it because it gives me money, you know what I mean? I am saying it because I really enjoy it. Yeah, why not? If somebody were to buy it and they trust your review, and they enjoy it too, so great, you can earn a little commission out of it. Now there is another way that a YouTuber can earn from YouTube is live streams, and in live streams there are the live chats or the super chats, which the viewers can directly support the channel. So if you want to like give me a super chat, it will obviously come to me, the money, and it's really amazing. Like I received a few super chats, and I don't know, I felt really honored. Okay, I don't know how to explain it to all of you. It's the feeling was, it's kind of surreal, like to get a super chat. It really made me very happy, and to know that you enjoyed the live stream. I think it's not so much of, oh my gosh, she's a luxury channel and all of that, you know. It's just that making content is not easy. And from Michelle, what she said, that, you know, she puts a lot of hard work into it. We put a lot of hard work into doing a video, editing a video, spending time and all that. And it goes beyond what we are talking about. So in my live stream, when I think it was a few, I don't know, my first few ones, and it was just amazing, right? Amazing. So that's another way for a YouTuber or Instagram influencer to diversify their revenue and their income on this platform. I received a few, and I was really humbled by it. I was just like, wow, thank you, really, thank you. I cannot even put words to it. But anyway, yeah. But coming back to your question, girl, it's peanut income for me right now. Would I ever consider making YouTube my career? Maybe if my channel was bigger, maybe if I don't know, maybe if I reach a milestone like Michelle, and she hit like 50,000 before she made a choice. Maybe if I hit 50,000, I might say, you know what, I'm gonna try this out full time and really diversify my content, because my content now is mainly luxury bags, but I do love luxury makeup as well. So might start to add that more into my videos. Let me put a little bit of eyeliner. I'm gonna use this MAC Teddy Eye Kohl, and I cannot talk and do my eyeliner. Maybe I can, let me try. I'm just gonna draw it like this, like super duper lazy, like this. No wing liner for this girl today, and for a long time. I think I'm back to loving putting eye kohl again. So easy, so lazy. I'm gonna grab one of this pencil brushes thing and then smudge it out. I love the really lazy, smoky eyeliner look. Let's curl my eyelashes. I've used this eyelash curler for the longest time. I think this is like, for me, my type of like bulgy eyes. This is the best eyelash curler. This is from Shu Imura. I find this to really clip all my eyelashes, and I don't know, I can angle it in such a way that it doesn't clip my eyelids as well. I'm gonna use the Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I was using the L'Oreal Carbon Black mascara for a long time, and I've kind of run out of that, and you can't get that locally. I can find this Voluminous Lash Paradise locally in Singapore and in Malaysia, though it's very expensive, but at least I can find it, so I like it. I'm gonna finish off with this Gucci lipstick. This is in the color The Painted Veil, in the color 201. You know, the Gucci lipsticks have a little bit of a smell. If you don't like that, then you won't like the Gucci lipsticks, but they really feel so nice on the lips. There you go. It's nice, right? Let's finish this look with my favorite setting spray, and this is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and it is so nice. It makes your skin look so glowy. I think I need one more spritz because I got a lot of powder on this side. Okay, nice. Okay, this is the finished look, and I hope you enjoyed today's really casual get ready with me Q&A. I love doing this sort of videos. I love watching this type of videos as well, because I feel it's very laid back and just casual, and it's it just feels so intimate when I can just talk to you guys and just do my makeup. And I actually feel a lot better right now compared to when I first started. When I first started, I was feeling a bit like, now I feel like I can get on with the rest of my day. I don't know, I feel a little bit better. Makeup does that for me sometimes. It lifts up my mood. When I feel like I look pretty, I feel pretty on the inside as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And you know what? Let's do another one. I'm thinking about doing Q&As and get ready with me's more regularly on my channel. I'm thinking about adding another day of filming as well, because now I'm doing Tuesdays and Fridays. Thinking about adding a Saturday video as well. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about that? Should I do one more video a week? So that's 3 video commitment. But one of it, I was thinking doing like a casual Q&A. So this is gonna go up on Saturday. So when you're seeing this should be Saturday where I am, or maybe Friday wherever you are. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section down below. Or you can follow me on Instagram. I usually post an Insta story asking for questions. So what I'll do is I'll put all the questions together and do another get ready with me Q&A video probably next week as well, and I'll get that up by next Saturday. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, and remember to hit that notification bell as well. So everybody, please take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!